now.
Huh. Alright then. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to some CrossFactor Ramble.
Yeah, discussion. More like it.
Discussion ramble thingy because, these guys have lives and I don't, so, you can't always meet to make a commentary, so we gotta have some substitutes. If you're wondering why Ian isn't here, yes.
Well, in any case, we all went to Anime North.
Recently.
Last weekend, at the time of
which was yesterday. Which was essentially yesterday.
They don't know what time this is recorded.
Yesterday.
Anyway, by the way, Ramon, where the hell were you?
I was there, but then it's weird because but I know me and you were inside the dealer's room at the same time. It's just that we couldn't find each other.
Okay, just to give some backstory to this story, Ramon arrived to Anime North at around 10 o'clock. Me, Jerome, and his brother arrived around 7 o'clock. And although Ramon told me that he was going to give me a number to call him for me to ask him where he was at the time so we could meet up. Unfortunately, he sent me this message way too late because he said it around 9 o'clock when we were basically already at Anime North and there was no Wi-Fi there that I could access to actually even read the message. So unfortunately, me, Ramon, and Jerome and his brother could not find each other at all.
And so I tried to MacGyver my way through and try to find them myself, but
we couldn't find anybody. So we were basically at the same place at the same time, and we could just not find each other.
Yeah, I always imagine it I go to one place, you go to the opposite place on the other side of the hall.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, we plan to make a video about our Anime North experience separate from this. But overall, how did you guys enjoy your first time? Because this is my first time.
This isn't my third time, but it was pretty fun.
It was honestly, well, my first time I went was I'll admit it was a bit more fun because I actually went for all 3 days. This time I only went for just one because it was kind of a last minute decision. But, but still, overall, it wasn't that bad. I kind of sad that I missed a few seminars that I wanted to see, but
mainly the gaming ones.
Mainly the gaming ones. They fucking changed I swear to God, they changed the Wii U. They changed the Wii U tournament, the Wii U Smash Wii U tournament to Saturday. I swear to God, the schedule. It said. It did say Sunday, didn't it?
From what I can remember, yes, it did. So.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, anyway, we missed that out because we spent the entire morning just shopping.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, but like I said, we want to save some stuff for the actual video, so we should probably just wait until then to get into more depth. But overall, my experience was fantastic, and I definitely want to go again because this is my first time and it left a great impression on me.
What the hell?
So let's move on to the main topic of this video, and that's E3.
Which is from this point of recording about 2 weeks from now.
You know what?
Which is really funny to say, considering that E3 is supposed to be this big, hyped up thing, and yet I honestly don't care.
Yeah, there's the thing, right? This E3 seems to be my least anticipated E3 of all time.
And it's only because Nintendo's not doing anything.
Yeah,
Is that all you're gonna be looking for?
Pretty much. Almost every E3, the only thing I ever watch is Nintendo stuff. And maybe I'll glance at some of the Sony stuff. But besides that, I don't watch anything else.
I watch the other stuff, but Nintendo's, for me, the big thing.
The main course.
Yeah. Let's see if they can do something new this time. Let's see if they show any awesome new game. Let's see if they give a new Metroid.
Didn't they say something about, did they have any intentions of actually saying anything about the NX and just change their mind at the last minute?
What everyone thought is that they were going to discuss it at E3. What really happened is that basically at E3 now all we're getting is Legend of Zelda Wii U, and they're going to have a separate event for the NX at a later date, but we don't know when. So really, like I said, my E3 expectations at this point, honestly, I don't really care anymore. I'm gonna watch the Zelda stuff because, of course, Nintendo fan, but Sony's offerings and Microsoft's offering, I honestly can't really find anything that I can say I care about. The only thing I can really think of off the top of my head is maybe Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and maybe a few other games, but that are escaping my mind at the moment. But besides that, nothing else.
For me, the only games I'm really looking forward to is like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, but I'm also really looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077.
I've seen that before. I was interested in it when I saw it, but I haven't heard anything about it for a while. So
Yeah, it was like it was being developed while CD Projekt were still developing The Witcher 3, and like at first I'm like, it's probably not gonna be so good to show it, like depending on how because of how I didn't like Witcher 2 and Witcher 1 that much, but after playing Witcher 3, right, I feel like they've improved in a lot of areas, and I'm kind of excited now.
like I said, I need to see more, but from what I saw, it looked pretty interesting.
Yeah. Besides, I've always been like kind of a sucker for cyberpunk styled games.
Jerome, anything you're looking forward to?
Not really. I was just outright disappointed that Nintendo has nothing to say for E3. You want to just say that they have nothing to say because...
Well, you know what? All I can say is this. At the end of the day, we're going to get NX information by the end of this year, no matter what happens, because they're going to have an NX event. So it's more so just short-term disappointment at this point, because we're not getting any NX information now, but we will eventually get it.
By the way, do you guys actually think there's going to be a Bloodborne 2 revealed at E3?
I would. Well, I haven't even played the first Bloodborne yet, but I would like it.
Yeah, like I have a feeling they're going to do that, because I think Bloodborne was one of the highest selling Souls games, if not the highest selling.
Which is really fantastic when you consider it's only on one platform versus the other ones.
Yeah. So I'd like that. But yeah, what do you guys think of the new Zelda?
From the little bit that we've seen, I actually really like the direction they're taking it in. But like I said, I need to see more of how the game's going to progress.
I have mixed feelings about this. And this is mainly because of my whole open world fatigue right now, but I just hope they make the open world interesting and not just an open world for the sake of an open world.
You know what? Make the world more like Majora's Mask in terms of feel, and I'll be perfectly happy. I love the way Majora's Mask world feels, despite the fact that it's not open world or anything. I love the way the game feels.
For me, with the way I want the world to be structured is more similar to how it was in A Link to the Past, where it's yes, the world is big and there's lots of hidden, but at the same time you can't progress from it from moment one. You actually explore the areas and discover it at your own pace as you get more and more items. And I prefer that to having everything open from the start.
So I take it you weren't a big fan of how Link Between Worlds handled things.
Yeah. Well, mainly because there was just a lack of exploration I felt because of it.
Well, go ahead.
One of my main problems with the way Link Between Worlds and other open world games present stuff is that there's a lack of discovery. You don't feel like you're discovering things because when the world is gated off from the start, you sort of have a better understanding of how it is. You sort of memorize the world layout and memorize locations in your head. But when it's open from the start, it's so big that you can't possibly memorize it. So when you start memorizing stuff, as you go to new areas, it feels like you're discovering something. It feels like you're making some progress. But in an open world game, you don't have the same sense of progress or discovery as you're going through the places, and as a result, you're more keen to miss certain parts of the world.
And I can definitely understand that, but from reports that came in recently, apparently Enuma said that they're trying to make the open world have a twist to it. What that is, we don't know, but they don't want it to just be a bog standard open world game like a lot of Western games are trying to do. So we'll have to see what that means come E3, but let's hope for the best in that regard.
Yeah, and one of the main things I really hope for this open world is that they use unique and interesting geography instead of copy and pasted grass fields or copy and pasted mountain everywhere like Skyrim.
Well, Jerome, you were going to say something?
I lost my train of thought now. Anyway, is there any online multiplayer thing going on similar to Xenoblade Chronicles X?
Anything
Some people were speculating that, but no one knows.
Yeah, I think I remember Numa showing something with the main things we want to do with the next Zelda games are rethink some of the concepts of Zelda, which were mainly doing dungeons in any order and playing with other people.
Jerome, can you give me 1 second? My phone's ringing. I'll cut this part out.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Jerome.
And now we're back.
Yes, we're back now.
So yeah, that's how we kind of feel about Zelda Wii U. Now, you guys looking forward to anything from Microsoft?
No.
What, not
I
Halo
know-
6?
I don't give a shit anymore.
Listen, to this day, I have not picked up not even a PS4, not even a Xbox One. Like I just.
Okay, and I'll be back one moment. So
Oh,
discuss,
okay.
discuss amongst yourself. Kill me if you want.
So yeah, Jerome, you should probably get like a PS4 because just like unlike Xbox One, I think the library on there is pretty good.
Yeah, nothing's really leaned me towards that, to be honest. Yeah, nothing's really. Oh no, what am I saying? No, I've been actually more leaning towards PS4, to be honest. I mean, my brother has an Xbox One. By the way, the platform carried you off.
Yes, I realized.
And
we're back.
No, Ramon was telling me to try to pick a PS4, and I'm leaning more towards that because Xbox One my brother already has. So if I'm going to play, I think Xbox One related, I'll just play with him. Also, Quantum Break is going to be on Steam, so fuck that.
Well, wait, is it coming to Steam or is it on Windows?
Well, they said it says PC, so I assume
that's
Steam
the Windows 10 store.
You may want to also wait for like the next like the upgrade versions, the PS4K or whatever.
Well, obviously, it's just like how
or as they're called now, the Neo and the Scorpio.
Wait,
Scorpio
what?
sounds stupid.
Yeah, whenever I hear Scorpio, I think of G.I. Joe for some reason.
I think of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Why not just say PS4K?
No, that's the code. That's the code name.
Yeah.
So I think it still sounds better.
What? No. Neo is the code name. PS4K is what people are speculating the name's going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I follow you. I had it backwards.
How you guys feeling about those?
Like I said, I'd care more if I really cared about the Xbox or PlayStation, but I really don't. So
it's more so that okay, what other features besides being able to go on 4K TVs does this thing have?
Well, it's better
more
specs.
power. It just has better specs. That's it.
Like,
okay,
yeah.
that's a. All right, so like it's gonna be able to play better games, right? So.
Well, they play the same games, just they run better.
Yeah. And because of that, I hope like they release upgraded versions of old games. Like
I doubt they'll do that.
Like maybe they can release a Bloodborne with without the shitty chromic aberration filter, or at least without shitty frame pacing issues. But from Soft.
Does it have frame pacing issues?
Yeah, bro, that's one of the main problems with Bloodborne right now is that it has frame pacing issues. Like the frame rate's solid, it's just the frame pacing that makes it look not solid at times.
Ah.
Okay, well, if anything, I'll probably get a PS4, and then because there are a few games I was interested in. I always say a lot that I want to try a new fighting game, but I never follow through with it. Like freaking Tekken for one.
When you say new, do you mean like a new entry in a series, or do you just mean a brand new fighting game that you've never played?
A brand new fighting game I've never played.
Tekken's a weird game where I've heard like the entry barrier is very, very high.
I have never played a Tekken game. Actually, no, scratch that. I have played a Tekken game. I just never played them much. I just couldn't. I was more into a Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
I'm not really a fighting game guy in general, so.
Not even Smash.
Smash, a bit.
Well, Smash is simple enough for anyone to play.
Yeah.
So.
Not anyone.
Okay, you're right. I've definitely met some games before, so I don't mean online. Online notwithstanding, just like some people
casually.
But yeah, if anything, I mean, I was interested in the Ratchet and Clank remake. I was interested in that. What other games was there? That's all I can remember right now. Oh, wait, no, that's not the PS3.
Well, there's eventually going to be a Sly Cooper game.
Yeah, in 2021.
The 20XX.
Yeah, when Insomniac ever remembers to do that.
Yeah, when they remember that Sly Cooper's a thing.
Yeah, there's also stuff like Uncharted. Speaking of Uncharted, you think there's gonna be an Uncharted 5?
I don't care.
Or Last of Us 2?
I'd rather a Last of Us 2 than an Uncharted 5, personally.
Like, I actually think they're gonna unveil Last of Us 2 at E3 this year.
A lot of people are thinking
another one.
There's only been one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is this a sequel or is this like an actual
sequel.
another remake?
Well, it would be a sequel.
Yeah.
Assuming it would be a sequel.
Assuming, but like it's either a direct continuation or like no relation.
Or like no relation.
And
Okay,
you know
so
what?
you're trying-
I'd want a Last of Us 2, but at the same time, I really kind of just want Naughty Dog to go back to like platformers, making you Crash or something.
That's never gonna happen.
I know, but like, it's good to dream.
Not always. That's like me. That's like you expecting another Metroid game to ever be a thing.
I actually do. But is it wrong? Is it wrong to want things?
Yes, because it's Nintendo. You know how I was just saying that a company that made E3 and I'm certainly shit talking them a lot.
Yeah.
It's just that
It's just Nintendo's dumb.
It's just we're expecting a lot, and everyone's losing hope at this point. So it's like, what's the point? Might as well just shit all over them.
Hey Ramon, you remember back when the days when we were both Nintendo fanboys to the max?
Yeah.
It was a terrible time.
Yeah. But to be honest, we still kind of are.
Well, we are. Just that we're not as delusional.
Yeah. We can see when to lose hope.
Yeah.
But it's not like we're gonna still lose hope.
Yeah, we'll say we'll lose hope, and then we'll buy Mario 6.
Yeah. No, but we'll say we'll lose hope, and then we just buy all the amiibos we can.
Yeah. Although to be perfectly honest, I only have like 2 amiibos.
I don't have any.
Jerome?
Yeah.
I have enough amiibos. A lot.
So.
And even though I tell myself I'm gonna stop, but I haven't.
It's never
Because
enough.
they're basically Nintendo figurines for a cheap, roughly a cheap price.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Roughly.
May I remind you, Anime North?
Okay, but
that turned out.
Yeah, but that's reseller bullshit.
Yeah.
and you know that too.
Well, I'm pretty salty about the Shulk amiibo. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
just for I don't think we took a picture of it, but there was a $60 Shulk amiibo.
Dude, there was a $40 Yoshi amiibo, man.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's gone too far.
No, we found one that literally had. We found one that was literally. We found like a guy who was literally selling every single one of them for $39.99 except the Shulk amiibo for some fucking reason.
Because it's Shulk. That's all. That's honestly the only reason why. Because it's Shulk.
Because it's Rhine time now. No,
Yeah,
it's Shulk
it's
time.
It's Ride time.
But yeah, that's E3.
And Jerome's still kicking my ass.
Good fight.
Fuck you and your good fight. You know it's not a good fight.
You put up a good fight.
That's what everyone.
You almost had me.
That's what everyone says.
Also, like, just one last minute thing. I really hope Obsidian unveils a new game, like a new RPG. Maybe like their own Elder Scrolls game, or maybe their own another Fallout game. Because I need something to wash the bad taste of Fallout 4 out of my mouth.
I'm hoping Way Forward shows more of Shantae and Half Genie Hero.
But isn't that the Kickstarter game?
Yes. I'm hoping we hear something.
Also, to go off on a bit of a tangent, right? Mighty number 9.
Oh yes.
Pizza
Mighty
explosions.
Will you guys get over that?
No.
No. The Mega Man fan in me is already dead.
We've been dead for years. We resurrected.
If it's dead, if it's dead, then why do you care?
Because
we
it's a
resurrected.
zombie now.
Yeah, it's a zombie. We resurrected just to realize we're dead again.
And it's out for its revenge.
I mean, come on, Jerome. Pizza explosions.
Pizza, when the Sonic Twitter is making fun of it, you know you've messed up somewhere.
Hey, that's business. That's business for pizza places everywhere.
Yeah, sponsored by Mighty Number 9.
That's Sonic
Yes.
Twitter.
I'm sorry, but your pizza will be delayed by a year.
Just pour thousands of more dollars into it, and it might be a bit better.
The cheese is shit, the sauce is shit, the crust is shit, but hey.
It looks like something better.
But it looks better.
It looks like something that was once good.
Oh man. What if that game comes out and it's like a masterpiece?
I doubt it. Like people.
I know,
Okay,
I doubt it. But what if that's actually the case?
Like people have played the game already and they're giving bad reputation, like bad like impressions of it already because it relies way too much on the dash as an attack mechanism instead of shooting. You know the main thing that people like Mega Man for?
Yeah,
Jump and
exactly.
shoot platforming.
Jump and shoot, man.
Like I had really high hopes, man. Inti Creates was on it. Like Inti Creates has never made a bad game. They've made some lackluster games here and there with like a Zero Gun Vault, but never bad.
Yeah, never outright bad. And for all we know, maybe Mighty Number 9 could be good to us when we actually play it. We don't know. By the way, who's the one doing that for the channel? What the fuck?
You know what? I think I'll have to do it.
Yeah, Ramon, you know what? Yeah, I think you're the biggest Mega Man fan here, so I think it's only right that you do it.
I'll do it. I'll take the fall there.
Just like Jerome's the biggest Sonic fan, so he has to play 06.
Fuck you all.
Hey, I'm playing Shadow the Hedgehog. And that's worse than 06.
Well, that's subjective, but I agree with you.
It's subjective. Yeah, it's subjective, but at the end of the day, you agree, so.
But yeah, when like the thing about Mighty Number 9 that it proves
Goddamn.
that you can't just copy the main idea of Mega Man and still try to, and it'll be a good game.
Well, you can tell they're trying hard to be different.
Yeah, but there's a difference between being different for a good reason for gameplay mechanics and being different for the sake of being different.
Yeah. Plus,
Like,
it looks like they haven't put a lot of effort. They got a lot of money, but a lot of other indie games look much better. And
In
they're
fact, I
wasting all
remember
their
there
money
was-
on stuff like TV shows or whatever.
No, wait, no, hold on a second. Are you speaking for people who try to like emulate Mega Man in some way?
No,
I'm
just
talking
indie
about Mighty
games in
Number
general.
9 in general.
Yeah, like
'Cause-
indie games in general.
Like, you know, Mighty Number 9 also is getting its own TV show and other bullshit like that?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, so that's why they're delaying it so much.
And on top of that, I remember seeing a chart listing a bunch of indie games that got a lot less funding than Mighty Number 9 and look a million times better.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but
Hell, Shovel Knight
Well,
looks way better
okay,
and had
I know,
like a fraction
I know
of the budget.
I know the most recent excuse was there was some kind of online issue.
There was an online mode that they were planning to implement, which honestly I don't see why they'd even bother, because it's a Mega Man-esque game. Who cares about online play in Mega Man?
Yeah. People just want platform shooting goodness.
Yeah, they just want run and gun goodness.
Yeah. And it makes me really sad, because we're not going to get another good Mega Man game. We're not.
Well, that Mega Man TV show is coming out. It could have the.
Oh, you mean
it
the
could-
one that looks like shit?
Yeah, it could have the inverse Sonic Boom effect, where the game is really good and the TV show is shit. It could. You never know.
In my dream world, there's Mega Man Zero, the Mega Man ZX3 now, and it was amazing.
In my dream world, there was a good Mega Man anime series besides Battle Network that took place after. You know that followed the Zero series, and we got a 05 somehow.
Well, that
Don't
would
ask
be
me how.
ZX, but yeah.
Okay. Actually, no, ZX Advent. Never mind. 07. 07.
Why you do this, Capcom? Why you do this in
CrossFactor
Inafune?
comms, where we have our dreams shattered in front of our eyes.
On stream. Live on stream.
Live on stream, despite the fact that we don't stream. Yet. Maybe. I don't know. Are we ever going to stream?
Eventually, when we get the right recording equipment.
Well, we have the equipment, we just don't have the fan base. Maybe someday.
We have the technology.
But I don't want to spend a lot of money.
But yeah, that's what we feel about Pizza Explosions, the game.
Well, at the very least, we got another Sonic Twitter joke out of it.
Yeah, and that's always a good thing. Speaking of the Sonic Twitter, you guys have seen the whole Deus Ex thing with it, right?
Yes, I have. They also mocked Overwatch recently.
Yeah, I saw that with Tracer, right?
Yeah, with Tracer. And then the Overwatch team responded with a mock of Sonic. You know, I love it when game developers do stuff like that.
Yeah.
It shows they're human. And they've got lives. Meanwhile, Jerome's taking the fun out of my life by kicking my ass.
You're winning.
That doesn't mean you aren't kicking my ass. It just means I'm doing it better. So this is gonna be the last match of the video, because we kind of run out of things to talk about.
Probably.
Again, I haven't been sold on a PS4 anyway. So
The only thing that would honestly really make me want a PS4 is what do you call it? Bloodborne. The possibility, the 0.1 possibility of another Crash game, Sly game, Ratchet and Clank, and despite the fact that they're going to be on different platforms, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy.
What about The Last Guardian?
I don't give a fuck.
What, you don't want to know about its like 20-year development cycle?
No, I don't.
God,
Anyway.
is that game ever gonna come out?
Hey, we got Shenmue 3. Anything's possible, and we have a remake of Final Fantasy 7. Anything is possible.
Yeah, sure.
Now, how long are those gonna games to decide to show up?
Anything is possible.
I bet
Listen.
Ueda was just like making barrel textures for the last 10 years, and then only recently he remembered, oh shit, I gotta get this game out.
He's just been working on the textures the entire time, and like, sir, you haven't developed the rest of the game, huh? Oh yeah, right.
Not to mention, this game is supposed to be episodic.
Wait, is that The Last Guardian supposed to be episodic?
No. FF7 remake is supposed to be episodic. We haven't said anything. They haven't said anything about Last Guardian or Shenmue.
But hey, they at least showed off new footage, I guess. I guess
Very
that
true.
means something.
Anyway, we'll see you guys later.